Hi everyone, welcome back if you've been here on lately. So today's video is a special video, but at this point I say that about all of my speed builds, so it has lost meaning along the way, but it's fine, we keep on going. So today's video is a cafe that I did in Windenburg using only Basecamp and Get Together guys. So basically it's a rock cafe, which is pretty interesting. So don't come at me, I didn't have any inspiration at all for this, I promise. It was just out like from the back of my mind. I kept on going. I got a bit of inspiration from the previous cafe that was here, only with those fences on the side, but other than that, nothing else. So I wanted to go with the flow, if you want to call it like that, and I kind of do that with all of my builds for a long time now. I just start building, and from there I don't know, I always have those ideas that come along the way, and then it just becomes a nice speed build, you know. But before this cafe I had another recording. It was a beach place in Sulani. What did I say like that? It was a beach hangout in Sulani, and it was so pretty, but unfortunately I recorded the wrong type of file, which Adobe cannot process, so yeah, that's lost guys, and yeah, sad unfortunately. But yeah, it was recorded wrong because I reinstalled my Windows, so I had to reinstall OBS, which messed up because I couldn't remember exactly settings and all of that. I had to redo the settings to, you know, all of that kind of stuff, but I won't get more into detail, and so that's why I messed it up. So forgive me, not f- no for yeah for I don't know what I'm doing. So as you may have noticed or didn't, I have been taking a break from The Sims for a few weeks now, and that was because I was kind of going into how would you call those, like burnout. I felt like I was putting too much pressure on myself with work, and then I was trying to get those videos out and it was May. I started at the beginning of May work, so May and June were a bit of a, let's say May and first half of June was a bit rough, because, you know, getting your body out of that, I don't know, out of that sleeping stage where I've been like not getting out of the house for the past for the past 3 years, guys, since Corona started. And it was really hard to get myself into doing stuff, going to the bus because I have to go up the hill and it's so bad. Doing all those things at work, but I do enjoy it. It feels so good. I can't even explain it, but it feels so good on the over my mind to just get out of the house and do stuff. And you have to think all those stuff, like I do strategically always. Like I have to think there, because in case you didn't know, I do work as a, how do I say, I do the dishes, guys, in a restaurant. It's nice. I'm not trying to over talk it or anything, but I like it. It puts my mind into doing stuff. It's like literally I always think, okay, today when I get there and I see a lot of stuff, I'm like, first I'm gonna do those posts, then I'm gonna do those posts, because they go like a pyramid, one after another in their spot, you know, in their stories spot and all of that, and it keeps my mind I don't know, it does exercises on my mind. It's so weird to explain it, but I think you understand what I want to say. And also, obviously, the best thing is the money, you know. I'm so happy that I'm earning money. This is my first ever job, and it feels nice, you know. And other than that, now I'm back. I'm trying to get it slow and not try to force myself into doing again like 3 videos a week. That was a lot, because it was so much to do, because I'm posting tray files on Patreon, then I need to do the videos, the voiceovers, all of that kind of things, you know. But don't worry, I'm back. I was in kind of a dark place. I wanted to give up on everything. I was just like, what's the point? But gladly, and I'm happy that I didn't do it, and I'm here and I'm back. So please do let me know how have you been. If you have anything to share, please feel free to do it. And as always, I hope you're doing well and that you did have some nice weeks of June. I don't know. But yeah, let's talk about this build now. Now that we're past that stage of me explaining what happened. So this build, as I said, no inspiration at all. And I wanted to go with a lot of dark themes and a lot of black, which, you know, I've been talking before in my videos on this channel that I'm not confident building with black theme because I just feel like I cannot make it work, and it's just not beautiful when I do it. But when I watch other creators do it, it's so beautiful, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna try that because that's not gonna work on me. But this time it worked because of this area in Windenburg is modernized area if you look in the surroundings, and so I have come with this. We have platforms, so I could play with the platforms around for the roof part, and I did this roof there with the windows on top. And basically what I did is I put a glass roof, and on top of the glass roof I put a normal roof that you cannot see through, only so that the ceiling gets deleted there and it's open to the underground, because when you put a glass roof it opens up to the floor beneath. So that's a secret, because if you delete the ceiling, if you just destroy it, then you, if you have seasons, your sims will have will be affected by seasons in the build if you don't have a ceiling to your builds. So that's what I did. And also I wasn't gonna do this, but this area at the side of the build, at the right side of the build, it's like back area, and I kind of saw this gate in the debug menu in the get together pack, and I was like, you know what, this looks like a bit of an industrial gate, and also it's a really nice gate for the back area of this cafe where I can put trash bins and some boxes, some storage things. And so I did that, I went with that, and it was so nice. And I used those chairs from the tables that don't have umbrellas. I never use them because I don't really like them, but I got over that today. I mean, when I built this, I got over it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna use them, because I don't like them because they have 3 different colors on them. Like, especially the siding of the chairs having 2 colors bothers me so much. But yeah, we'll get over that, you know. That's the point when I'm building with just one pack, is to explore that pack as much as possible. So that's what I did in this build. I explored a lot in the debug menu with this pack, and it's so nice, and this was an easy thing. And also I will count this as a build from my save file. If you didn't know, I'm doing a save file. I started my save file and I'm trying to redo all of the words using only base game and the pack that the word came with. So currently I did a lot of lots in Willow Creek, so if you want to check that out, you can go on my Patreon to download the trade files, or you can search it on my gallery by my ID, which is Seymour_Adelina, or you can just search the hashtag Seymour Adelina and you can find my builds. I didn't playtest this at the moment of the recording, guys, but I will playtest it and make sure everything works fine before putting it out there. And I just can't wait for you to see it. it's I don't know, I like this build a lot. Having thinking that I didn't have any inspiration for it, it's just crazy. It's really beautiful, so I hope you will like it. And with all being said, that was the idea. But later on in this build, I will put really something nice to represent this cafe. And so, as I said, I work with dark themes, which wasn't my thing, as I said, and so the final result is really nice. I still don't like the back area, it's a bit weird, but at the same time I like it, if it makes sense, and I think it came out really nice. So for this build I wanted to have a bar area, table areas, and obviously if it's a rock cafe, an area where there is a small how would you call it, podium or like a scene there. it's a platform, and there are some guitars, a microphone, and a nice decoration around, so artists can perform. But basically what you will do, I mean, this is gonna be a cafe, right? So your Sims will go here, and probably you need to hire, but I don't think that if you click on the guitar you can hire someone to come play the guitar, but I'm not sure, I might be wrong, because I remember for the piano you can hire people. You just click on it if you're in a public lot and hire someone, and someone comes at the lot and performs. But I don't know about guitars and microphones, so do forgive me, I don't know how that works. But for the sake of this idea of build, I put that in there, and I had a lot of fun with this. It took me a lot of time. As you can see, this speed build is so long because I took a break, and when you come back to Sims from a break, you're just like, I don't know, like you're so slow at building, you're new to all of the items, like new, you know what I mean, and it just takes time. And I really had fun, I was relaxed, I was just enjoying my time building it. And so here we have the guitars on top of the roof. Well, when I will play test it, I need to see if they get like if they get broken by the rain, because if that's the case, that's kind of poopy, because then I need to put them in the basement and raise them with my key, with the 9 key above, so the game thinks they are in the basement, so they don't get rain on, but in fact they are on top of the roof, if you know what I mean. That's a hack to do stuff. And so the game doesn't see them as being on the surface, it sees them as being in the basement, if that makes sense. My voice is dying. My voice is like, no, we didn't do voiceovers in so long, no. But yeah, that's the point. I need to still playtest it, as I said, so we'll see. But I hope you like that idea, and later I'm putting some other items, but I didn't want to put a cup. We have cups in the debug menu, but I think if you put them in your build in a live mode, maybe they get spoiled and stinky because they need to be like washed, like in the dishwasher or in the sink by your Sims. So that's why I didn't go with cups. And so if I wanted to use some cups or whatever else, I might have I might have had to use some from packs. We have one in the clutter kit, everyday clutter kit, but as I said, this build is only base game and get together, so I didn't go with those, and I tried my best to go with some inspiration in there. Oh my god, how would I say it? I mean, if you say it's a rock cafe, you have some inspiration in your mind, right? It needs to have instruments, it needs to have chill spots, right? Like tuning spots and all of that, but yeah. Anyways, here at the front I put a guitar again, and here I'm putting those coffee bags from the debug menu, and I decided to put this base game plant on the roof as well under the guitar, so they don't look as weird with those they have those things that go on the ground to keep the guitar upright. I don't know how to call it, I'm sorry. So yeah, I went with those, also with this. Is this like a teapot from base game, but then I gave up because I couldn't make it work, and then I went with this coffee cup, but I don't know what happens in live mode. As I said, maybe it gets like spoiled and stinky and then I have to remove it, but we'll see. And so I try to have a nice outside area with some tables, also a sitting area, but it's not gonna be a sitting area. In the end, I'm doing it at the right of the build in front. You'll see what it is. And yeah, I had fun doing that backside for the workers, for the employees, because it's a bit industrial. I found those pipes that go on the wall, which actually came with City Living, guys, but weirdly we have them in base game debug menu, which is weird. But yeah, we also have some other stuff in the base game debug menu, which is really interesting, because those exit signs that you put on the inside that come with get to work, I think, yeah, get to work, you have them in the base game debug as well, so that's really useful. And so yeah, I went with that, and I think this view of this build at sunset is just breathtaking. I don't know, the lighting here on this specific lot at sunset in Windenburg, it's so beautiful. I don't know the name of the lot, it's in the top left corner, guys, so check it out there. I cannot see there, it's really small, but that's the name of the lot, and I always put that information in the tray files on my Patreon, so you know on what lot it was. And as I said, I will post the save file downloadable file when I do have the word completed. When I complete the word, that's when I'm gonna post it. Till then, I'm just posting the builds one by one, so I let you know that. And also, if you want to see my other builds, guys, there is a playlist that I have on my channel. So if you go on my channel, there's a playlist with my save file, and you can see the speed builds of my all previous builds. That's also weird, but yeah, but don't mind the first few videos where I explain it, how I had it planned to put it with early access, blah blah blah, you know. But it's not like that anymore, it's free now. And yeah, and also if you would like to support my channel, that would be greatly appreciated, guys. It helps my channel so much. If you like this video, if you subscribe, it tells the algorithm that this video is good, and it gets recommended to more people, and that would be just great. And it's support, it's free support that you can show me, and yeah, I thank you for that. And I don't know my next plans. So basically today is Wednesday. It's the week before the ranch horseback, I don't know the name exactly, comes out, which is next week on Thursday, so in a week. And I'm pretty excited. Okay, a lot of people are saying it's not worth, it's so like, seems like, I don't know, but you know, it's unfair what they do, obviously, putting all those things behind paywalls and putting them in so many different DLCs, which a lot of things should come with just one DLC, and they come in such separated DLCs. But at the same time, obviously, if we don't want them to do that anymore, we shouldn't support them, right? We shouldn't buy them anymore. But then there is that unhealthy addiction that we still buy them, right? But at the end of the day, gameplay, in my opinion, is really boring and lacking a lot of stuff in this game. So for me, gameplay is basically boring, but building, I love it, so I will buy the pack. I know it's bad, guys, it's bad, but what can I say? I want it. And I already have some floor plans that I found on the internet, like from those old magazines from the 50s or something, and I will be giving them a try. And I can't wait for next week, guys, because I get to post some nice things. And do let me know if you have any suggestions for builds for next week, actually, when the pack comes out. We'll see how that goes, because we know EA, it's a bit slow when a pack gets released. It gets buggy. It just, it's bad. It goes down. But we'll see how that goes. And till then, maybe another video comes up this weekend. And I know I still need to continue with my landscape tutorial, guys. I will do it as soon as I catch a break. Like from tomorrow I'm going to work for a week, and then I have my free week where I do content with the new pack, and then I will probably do it. And also guys, this is the last voiceover, hopefully, that I'm doing from this mic that I'm having currently, the Blue Yeti, and I cannot wait to get rid of it. I cannot wait to have my new mic, which I was so fixed on it, and I was like, I should buy the new mic. So I talked to my partner. I was like, can you please let me borrow money from me, and I pay you a bit each month, because I don't have that full amount to pay it at once, because I'm trying to save money to take my mom on vacation this year as well. So yeah, and I was like so fixed on it, and he was like, nah, you shouldn't get it now, get it at the end of summer. And I was like, I cannot wait until the end of summer. I really enjoy doing this YouTube, and I want to put good content out there, like quality content, and audio has been bugging me for a long time, so yeah. And so then he was like, okay, I wanted to buy it for your birthday, but I saw that you're so fixed on it, we can get it now. And I started crying. I know that sounds a bit awkward, but not awkward, but like weird. Why would I cry? But it's the small things in life, you know. I was like happy, and like I felt like I'm lucky to have him, and I was like, wow, he wanted to buy it for my birthday, and so he saw that I cannot wait, and he was like, I don't want you to buy, so I'm just telling you I was supposed to buy it for your birthday, you know, and that was really nice. My birth my birth was on 6th of August 2002, guys. So yeah, time is passing by so fast. Like, wow, it's July already, and I remember, oh my god, the time do be passing really freaking fast, guys. So please take a moment to enjoy every second of your life, and don't worry, good times will come after bad times. And yeah, that's life. Life cannot be all ups, it needs to have downs as well. So ups and downs, guys. But yeah, now talking about this, I put only 2 toilets in this build because I was thinking, you know what, I'm not gonna struggle to put a lot of toilets, it's not worth, you know, but sometimes it's worth to have more. But for example, at my workplace, we have only 2 toilets, and it's basically, if someone is in a toilet, they need to wait. Like, men have 1 toilet, women have 1 toilet. So I thought, you know what, it's a thing, you know. And also, if you noticed, or along this interior, there is a lot of old vibes combined with modern vibes. I wanted, like, if you look at the chairs that I'm placing down a bit later and that I've already placed, I always went with some modern chairs from this pack, but also some like really old looking chairs, because I wanted to think that this cafe is long time here, but it's been renovated, but they still want to keep those really old accents, like some origins of the cafe that was here before, right? So they are still keeping some things. At some points I feel like I'm going into an industrial steampunk kind of vibe, and then I was like, we should keep it up with the rock vibe, which I was so confused, what should I do about that? And then I went with posters with those graffiti things on the walls, and I thought, you know what, that's rock to me. But I don't think so, but you let me know. But I tried, okay? That was my best try at it. And this scene here, it's so nice, and I put a chair there for someone who sits down there to play, but I don't think I ever saw someone playing rock sitting on a chair, like those acoustic guitar guys that sit on chairs on the sea. Why do I keep saying scene? But I don't know how it's in English. On that stage, it was stage, guys. I'm sorry, it was stage. Okay, so for those guys that are sitting on the stage, you know, doing rock but sitting on a chair. That would look so freaking funny, guys. Imagine all the like really loud, nice music, like vibing, and the guy is just sitting on a chair doing it. Okay, that's way something else. Okay, moving on from that, right? Did I remove? No, I also left this shelving here with the drinks there, even though it looks weird because it's not a bar, it's a cafe, so it shouldn't be there, but it is there. Maybe at night it's kind of a bar, you know, people come here to dance, to listen to music, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I had a hard time with the couches in this pack, sorry. In this pack is sad. I don't know, it's just not my thing, it's not my cup of coffee. Talking about cafe here, you know. Okay, that jokes. So this is not my type of pack. I don't really like items from this pack. I like some, but not all of them. And Get Together is definitely gonna be a challenging pack when it comes to me building for my save file, but we'll get there. So this is the first build. It went great in Windenburg. It's amazing, chef's kiss, you know. But I don't know what I'm gonna do next because it's crazy. But as I said, I kind of got bored only working in Willow Creek, so I'm gonna move to other worlds as well. That is gonna be part of my save file, which means I'm gonna be building only base game and the pack that the world came with, because sometimes I feel like building in other worlds, not just the base game worlds, and then I'm like, but I'm only at the base game worlds, I didn't do the post on my Patreon for my other worlds. It's only for Willow Creek there, the whole page with the downloadable lots, whatever. I hope you know what I mean. So I'm just like, you know what, I don't know, but I will try to listen more to what I want to do and not force myself into doing stuff like I did some weeks ago. And I'm trying to just stay true to my mindfulness. I don't know what I'm saying in here, guys. So I'm trying to stay true to my feelings. If I feel like I don't like doing that, I won't do it. If I feel like I want to do that, I will do it, and so on. And yeah, thank you so much for all of the support, for all of the subscribers. It means the world to me, and it's crazy, my guys. It's like July. I feel like I've come far on YouTube here, a long way from where I was before and where I am at right now. And I thank you to all the people in here and to all the people that are always leaving lovely comments. Thank you so much. I do see those comments and I appreciate you a lot, and thank you, that means a lot. And so going back to this pack, right, get together, those couches are just something else. I don't know, man. I just they just don't work. It's annoying. And I tried doing those light things where the stages for the performers, that sounds so weird, but if you notice, I put posters and graffiti on the windows as well, because I thought it's a rock place, maybe it needs to be a bit more messy, right? I don't know, I'm kind of having a bit of problems with doing the difference, you know. I keep combining themes into this build, but at the end of the day I really love it. It's so beautiful. I think it's a good build, okay? I need to praise my build, you know. I need to pat myself on the shoulder, you know. But yeah, it's a decent build, okay? Yeah, that's all I can say. It's a decent build, guys. And I went with those tables inside because I felt wild at the moment, and I was like, those tables look like they are for outside, because the legs of the table are made out of metal, and then the top is a nice like tile thingy. And so I was like, you know what, I'm putting them on the side. I told you I'm wild today. And also all those themes going into this cafe, I don't know, I just like it. So with all being said, that was today's build, okay? Outside there will be a dancing area. I think that will go malfunctioning because of rain as well, because it's like those DJ stations, and I think if it rains on it will go defect, which sucks. And then I need to put a freaking roof over the gazebo thingy up there. Yeah, you know. Anyways, we'll see in the screenshots, because I will take the screenshots after I playtest this. So we'll see if everything still stays the same. I don't know, I need to playtest it. And so I don't know when I will be putting this video up, either Friday, I think Friday, we'll see. But hi from the past, guys. Yeah, I hope you did have a great week. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're doing well. And as always, take care of yourselves. And thank you so much for being here. It means the world to me. And I hope to see you in my next video. And till then, peace. Why did I say that? That was so weird. I don't know what I want to say anymore. But yeah, until then, take care of yourselves. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.